Fellow Toastmasters, for the last 2 years, I've been helping kids learn about money through the Little Books of Big Business books and financial literacy programs. And I'm so excited to tell you about 250 kids that have been through the program in the last 2 years. But I know I can't talk about all the kids today. That would be too many in a 5 to 7 minute speech. So I'm going to talk about 3. The first person I want to tell you about is Sophia. Sophia is now a 7-year-old, but last year as a 6-year-old, she came to my Kid Vendor Day program in partnership with the farmers market, and she came to sell her goods with her older brother William and Josh. And she sold them at the farmers market last year. She had a little cash register, it's pink and red, and she had a delightful time playing with money and learning about business. Well, this year she came back, and she's a little bit taller and a little bit smarter and a little bit older. And I had a conversation with a small group about 2 weeks ago, 6, 7, and 8-year-olds, about cost of goods sold. Wow. With little kids. Even adults don't even know what I'm talking about a lot of the time. But that's basically how much something costs. Sophia's product? Pet rocks. So I held the microphone to Sophia in the little group, and I said, Sophia, let's talk about your cost. How much do your pet rocks cost? She said, well, I get the rocks from the creek, and those are free. She put a 0 on the worksheet. Then we talked about the googly eyes, you know, the little crazy eyes that you glue on a rock. How much are your googly eyes? Well, I get them from the dollar store, which is a $1.25 store now. And I said, so are there 2 googly eyes in the package? Oh no, there's more than that. So I said, well, when you get home, why don't you count up how many are in the package? She said, well, I won't have to because it'll say on the outside of the package. Sophia is going to be a savvy financial teen and a very smart businesswoman. Number 2, the second kid I want to tell you about, I don't even know his name. Through Toastmasters, I got a connection to go speak at a 4th grade classroom. The teachers in the 4th grade classrooms are so busy, there's so many things they have to do, so they carved out just a little bit of time and they read half of a book. I don't even think they made it through the whole book. And the kids got inspired to create their own goods. Now, these have to be goods that are really easy to access out of paper. Bookmarks, leaf art, they were making puppet show tickets, just anything you could make out of paper. So I got to Cottage Lake Elementary about a month ago, and there actually were 2 4th grade classrooms, about 20 kids in each classroom, and they were scurrying around and they were getting everything set up, and there was paper everywhere on the floor. And the bell rang, and they opened up for shop, and they had so much fun using paper money and trading and learning about money. And about an hour in, the teacher kind of motioned me over, and she said, you know, I want to tell you something. One of the boys came up to me today and said, to tell you the truth, I don't really like going to school. I don't like coming here. But if I could do this every day, I'd come all the time. The third kid I want to tell you about today is actually a group of kids. And these are the kids at the Boys and Girls Club. Been working with them in summer camp formats, and in April, they all got access to Snohomish County Boys and Girls Club, of which there are 26 clubs. 14 of them got my Let's Play Money packets. These are printable packets, kindergarten through 6th grade, age appropriate. They're doing crossword puzzles, pop-up shops, all kinds of fun things. And they did that for the month, and then I got feedback. I got to hear what they thought. Well, it turns out that they had so much fun, especially with the pop-up shop and the crossword, but there was a club in Brewster, Washington, which for some reason is part of the Snohomish clubs, which is in Okanawan County on the Columbia River. Like, I'm from Washington, I didn't even know where that club was. But over 80% of those kids, English is a second language. So those kids had so much fun learning about money, changing the socioeconomic trajectory of their family just by being introduced to financial literacy. And I can tell you across the board, the kids in schools today, there are standards for financial literacy, but it's not being taught, it's not a requirement. Kids are lucky if by the time they get to high school, they get to take one elective, and it's typically just a semester. It's a very short amount of time. So here I am championing financial literacy, and I've got two things left to tell you. One, I have an ask, and the second, I have a gift. So my ask today is that you help me champion financial literacy. What I'm doing is I'm working with the Boys and Girls Club to get that Let's Play Money curriculum into all 26 of the clubs by September 1st. And the way I need to do that is I need to actually get the funding. There's just not a lot of access and grant money for that. So I'm looking to partner with small business owners in particular. I have an insurance agent actually in Snohomish who is helping underwrite one of the clubs. So that was 21 of 26, so I have 25 more to go. So if you know someone personally, if you know a small business, or even a large business that wants to sponsor a club and help get that in for a full year, that is my ask. My gift is a gift card for each of you to take one and pass it down. This is for a free Let's Play Money packet. It gives you free access, so if you have a kid in your household, grandkid, niece, nephew, neighbor, or you know someone you want to pass it on to, that's totally fine with me. There's a coupon on the back. You go to the website, you can download one of the packets for free and try it out. It's a great way, it's a great conversation to help people really learn about financial literacy. So I stand before you as a champion for financial literacy, and I ask for your support to help me move the